Hey everyone, and welcome back to Love Hackers, your daily dose of dating advice. Just for you.
For the modern man.
That's right. I'm Alex Carter.
And I'm Sophie Tanaka.
And today we are tackling a question that I think we've all thought about.
Oh, yeah.
At some point.
Definitely.
How do you invite a woman over without sounding like a creep?
Ooh. Yeah, that's a tough one.
It's a fine line, right?
Yeah.
You want to be confident, but also make sure she feels comfortable.
Totally. And respected, for sure.
Yes, exactly.
It's like finding that balance.
Yeah.
Between being direct, but also being sensitive.
Yeah, and one of the best ways to kind of strike that balance is humor.
Humor?
It could be really disarming.
Yeah.
It just lightens the mood,
Absolutely.
makes a connection.
For sure.
And it signals that you don't take yourself too seriously.
Like, you can laugh at yourself.
Yes.
You're not uptight.
Exactly.
You're easygoing.
And there's actually a psychological reason for this.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, so when we laugh, our brains release endorphins. And those endorphins boost your mood and reduce stress.
So you're making her feel good.
Yeah.
If you can make her laugh.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so you're helping her relax and be more open to the suggestion.
So it's like a secret weapon.
It is a secret weapon.
Love hack.
Yeah. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be that complicated.
Okay.
You could just use like a simple cheesy joke.
Like what?
Okay, like how about this one? I swear my house is haunted right now. Like seriously, I got groped in the shower last night. Care to come over for just a few minutes just to show the ghost I'm already taken.
Oh my God.
I know it's cheesy.
Super cheesy.
But it just shows you that you don't have to be like a stand-up comedian.
You're just trying to be playful.
Exactly.
Lighthearted.
Yeah, just creating that fun, playful vibe that makes her feel comfortable with the idea of spending more time with you.
So it's all about context.
Yeah, context is key.
What works with one person?
Might not work with another.
Yeah, and so pay attention.
To her reaction.
Yes, and adjust if you need to.
Now, beyond humor, there's other techniques you can use to make that invitation feel more natural.
Okay, tell me more.
Less awkward.
Less awkward, yeah.
Like the rule of threes.
Okay, what's that?
This is a classic persuasion technique.
It's interesting.
It's used in comedy and marketing.
Okay.
And it's basically the idea that if you present information in groups of three,
Okay.
it's more persuasive and memorable.
Gotcha.
So you can apply this to inviting a woman over.
Okay.
So let's say you're at a bar and it's getting late. You could say, hey, this place is closing soon. We could call it a night, head back to my place for some movies and snacks, or we could go visit my mom and her 5 cats, who are probably plotting my demise. What do you think?
Wow. Okay, so you're giving her a choice.
Yeah.
But you're kind of nudging her towards what you want.
Yeah, and that humor just makes it feel less like a proposition.
It's lighthearted.
Right. And that's where another principle comes in the contrast principle.
Oh, I love this one.
Yeah, by presenting that less desirable option.
Like going to see mom.
And the 5 cats plotting your demise.
Right.
Yeah, it makes your place seem way more appealing.
Right.
So it's all about setting the stage.
Yes. I love that.
And creating that context where saying yes to your invitation just feels natural and enjoyable.
It's the obvious choice.
Right. But, while we're all about that flirty fun vibe,
Yeah.
it's so important to be respectful of her boundaries.
Absolutely.
And sometimes that might mean going to her place instead.
That's a good point.
Especially if it's like a first or second date, it shows that you're prioritizing her comfort and safety.
It can show you're a gentleman.
Exactly.
But you have to have that foundation of trust and attraction first.
Yes, you can't just spring that on her.
Right. It can't just be random.
It's all about reading the situation.
Right.
And making sure your actions are aligned with the connection you've built.
Totally.
So if you've been texting for a while, you've had a great first date, there's that mutual interest and comfort.
Then yeah, suggesting going to her place might be appropriate.
But if you've just met or the vibe isn't quite there.
Then yeah, err on the side of caution and stick to neutral territory.
And regardless of whose place you end up at.
Make sure she feels safe and comfortable.
Yeah.
Like that's the key.
Be respectful of her space, her boundaries, her cues.
All of it.
Now, timing is also crucial.
When you ask.
Yes, you want to do it when she's clearly enjoying herself and the conversation is flowing.
It shouldn't feel forced.
Exactly. Like imagine you're having this great conversation, you're both laughing, and there's that connection.
Okay.
That's the perfect time to suggest going back to your place.
So it's like a natural progression.
Yes.
Rather than like, oh, here's the ask.
And this is where some guys trip up.
How so?
They get so caught up in wanting to invite her over.
Yeah.
They totally miss the cues.
That she's giving off.
Yeah, it's like they have this mental checklist.
Yeah.
Okay, we've been talking for an hour. I made her laugh 3 times. Time to make my move.
But it doesn't work like that.
No, you got to be attuned to her energy, her
Oh.
body language.
Oh, okay.
Is she leaning in, making eye contact, playfully touching your arm?
Okay. Those are all good signs.
Yeah, those are green lights.
Okay.
She's enjoying your company and might be open to taking things further.
Gotcha.
But on the other hand, if she seems distracted, if she keeps checking her phone or her answers are short and closed off.
And maybe hold back.
Yeah,
Don't invite her over.
exactly. It's
Right.
all about being present in the moment and responding to her cues rather than trying to force an outcome.
Timing is everything.
It really is.
Like you said.
And I have a great anecdote
Okay.
about this guy who was on a date
Okay.
in New York City.
Okay.
They're having a great time walking through Central Park.
Okay.
Conversation's flowing, there's a spark.
Okay, great.
But he got so caught up in the moment. He was so eager to make his move.
Okay.
He completely misread the situation
Oh, no.
and said something that totally killed the mood.
What did you say?
So they're passing this beautiful fountain, and he just blurts out, "You know, this fountain reminds me of the one in my backyard. We should go skinny dipping in it sometime."
Oh, my God, no.
I know, right?
Way too far.
He was so focused on getting her back to his place
Yes.
that he missed all those cues she was giving off.
That she wasn't ready.
Yeah, she was not ready for that level of intimacy.
Totally.
And his comment made her feel so uncomfortable.
So it backfired.
It did.
Yeah.
And it's a classic example of how misreading those signals and acting impulsively can sabotage what could have been a really good connection.
So don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
Read the signs.
Yeah, building that genuine connection and paying attention to her cues is so much more important.
And then any cheesy line,
Yes.
any pickup line.
Any trick.
It's about being authentic and respectful and responsive to her.
And speaking of navigating that dynamic,
Yeah.
let's talk about texting.
Ooh, texting.
Because knowing how to invite a woman over via text,
Yeah.
that's a whole other skill set.
It is because you don't have the body language.
Exactly.
You don't have the tone.
And it can be tricky.
You can sound too forward or too eager or just creepy.
Yeah. And again, the approach depends on your relationship.
Yeah.
So if you already know each other, maybe you've been on a few dates,
Right?
just be simple and direct.
Like what?
You can just text, "Hey, you free tonight? Would love to have you over."
Okay, straight to the point.
Yeah, but you just connected on a dating app.
Okay.
Things get a little more nuanced.
Yeah, you don't have that rapport.
Right. You got to be more strategic.
Okay.
So one of the most important things is to make sure your online profile is doing the work for you.
Okay. Make sure it's good.
Yeah, like your bio should really reflect your personality, your values, and what you're looking for.
So it attracts the right women
Yes,
and it repels the wrong one.
exactly. It should be polarizing.
Okay.
So you attract the women who are genuinely interested in what you offer.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And it repels those who aren't.
Okay.
And this helps filter out those incompatible matches and increases your chances of connecting with someone who's on the same page.
So it does the work for you up front.
Yeah.
You're not wasting your time.
It's about attracting the right woman, not just any woman.
I like that.
And once you've matched with someone who seems like a good fit,
And what?
pay attention to those early messages.
Okay.
Are her responses enthusiastic, flirty, engaging?
Okay.
Or are they short, closed off, unenthusiastic?
You can tell a lot from those early interactions, whether
Each
she's interested or not.
And if that conversation is flowing and she's responding with enthusiasm, that's a good sign she's enjoying your company and might be open to meeting up.
So when's the best time to extend that invitation?
When it feels natural and spontaneous, not forced or transactional,
Oh, okay.
try something like this.
Hey,
I'm really enjoying our conversation. Would love to continue it over drinks sometime this week. What's your schedule looking like?
that's good.
Casual,
Yeah.
open-ended, no pressure.
Yeah, I like.
And if she responds positively, then suggest a specific day and time.
But if she hesitates or seems unsure,
Don't push it.
back off gracefully.
Yeah? Okay. Just keep the conversation going, and you can always try again later.
When the timing feels right.
Exactly.
So to wrap it all up.
Yeah. Be patient, be respectful,
Absolutely.
and always prioritize building a genuine connection.
Because at the end of the day, that's what leads to the most fulfilling relationships.
So there you have it.
Our deep dive.
Into how to invite a woman over without being creepy.
We hope you got some good strategies to try out.
Yeah. And remember, dating should be fun and exciting.
It should be.
So don't be afraid to be yourself. Show your sense of humor
Absolutely.
and go after what you want with confidence and respect.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about finding that special someone.
Someone who gets you,
That's right.
appreciates your confidence,
Yes.
and feels comfortable and safe with you.
So before we wrap up,
We want to remind you.
We love hearing from you guys.
We do.
So if you have any dating dilemmas or questions you want us to tackle,
Yeah.
drop them in the comments below.
Yeah, we're here to help you navigate all the complexities of modern dating
Yeah.
and just empower you to create those meaningful connections.
Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's about finding that someone's special.
Someone who gets your humor,
Yes.
appreciates your confidence,
Yeah.
and feels comfortable and safe.
And remember, the journey to finding that special someone is just as important as the destination.
It is.
So enjoy the process.
Embrace the challenge.
And never stop learning and growing.
Dating can be a roller coaster
Oh, it is.
of emotions,
Ups and downs.
but it can also be so much fun and so rewarding.
It can.
It's a chance to meet new people.
Explore different connections.
Yeah, and learn more about yourself in the process.
Yeah. And who knows, the next time you decide to invite a woman over,
Yeah.
you might just be surprised by how smooth and natural it feels.
I hope so.
Because when you approach dating with confidence, respect, and a little humor,
Yeah, anything is possible.
it is.
So before we sign off, we want to remind you
That we are Alex Carter.
and Sophie Tanaka.
And you've been listening to Love Hackers.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this episode with your friends.
We're here to help you hack the dating game
That's right.
and find the love you deserve.
Until next time.
Happy dating. And remember, guys, inviting a woman over is just one small step.
In the grand adventure of dating,
That's right.
it's about the journey,
Yeah.
not the destination.
So focus on building those genuine connections, have fun, and enjoy the process.
And who knows?
Yeah.
You might just find yourself pleasantly surprised.
By the results.
And remember, practice makes perfect.
It does.
The more you put yourself out there,
Yeah.
the more comfortable and confident you'll become.
So keep those endorphins flowing,
Yes.
keep those jokes coming,
Keep them coming.
and keep those invitations rolling.
That's right. Be bold, be respectful, and be yourself. Most importantly, never give up on finding that special someone who makes your heart skip a beat.
Until next time, happy dating.